The main point of this video is that I want to ask if you guys want to see this account, like gameplay on this account, or if you want to see me on my alt account. I kind of said that I was going to stop using my alt account, but then I was recently thinking, why not? I'm still playing the game, like I still do like this game and I'm still playing it. So if I'm gonna continue playing it, I might as well do it on an alternate account, I guess. But that all depends on whether, like, what you guys want to see, because I know I'm more well known, I guess I should say, for Trove content, even though I kind of want to move away from it. But I do know some people are into it, and I still like the game. And don't get me wrong, if I didn't even like this game at all, I wouldn't be playing it. I do like the game, it's really good. I know I've said that like literally 5 times now, but it's such a good game, it really is. It's just, it has a few problems, like the lag. Like right now, I'm shooting stuff and it's not registering, or I'll rubber band and whatnot. And usually I'll get past that by, waiting in the world for people to actually leave it. But I kind of didn't want to do that. And it's sad that that's really how you have to play the game. Like, you have to basically sit in the world and wait for people to leave, because these bosses would have been dead by now. I can kill these bosses in like 2 seconds when it's not lagging, but when it is, there's no telling what the, what the time to kill for anything is. It's not really consistent. And the thing is, there's not even that many people in the world, I don't think. The world only goes to like 70 players. The world is really big. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, because I'm stupid when it comes to games. But you would actually be surprised how big the game world actually is. You can sit for about an hour and not do anything and wait for everyone to clear out, and you could go and do dungeons, and you would be sitting there for hours. Like, no joke, I was actually grinding. Like, I waited for an hour and then I started grinding again for about 4 hours, and that entire time there were still dungeons. Like, I never ran out of one single dungeon to actually do, like, it's just weird how big the actual thing is. Then again, I guess they did expect 70 people to be in here, so it makes sense. But I don't know, like, the game's not as popular, so maybe for the time being they could like reduce the world size. I don't know if that would even do anything, because like I said, I'm bad at like, well, I mean, I'm not, it's not that I'm bad, I just don't know how to do it, which I guess is the same thing, right? But I just kind of wanted this to be a more shorter video. There is going to be, obviously this gameplay. It's not just asking them, oh, the video's done. But there's going to be some more gameplay. I'm probably going to do that 5-star and then stop the video. But yeah, do you guys want to see me on my alt and actually do stuff? Because this game is, really fun when you play it from the beginning. It's not going to be as fun for me. I guess it's still going to be fun, don't get me wrong. But you can't really emulate that sense of progression. At least I can't, because back then, I played at a time when getting a pen block was a very big deal. You got a pen block, you would lose your minds, you would go crazy, and it was so cool. Like, I remember those days so well, so vividly, and I wish we could have something like that. And it felt, you would grind dungeons and it was just a rare drop. You would feel, I guess, accomplished for actually getting it, and it was so nice. It was like the best feeling ever. I remember when Scythe got his, and he would see players in the world and he'd be like, dude, I'm gonna make a pen block, or whatever the fire one is called, because that's the one that he really wanted. And I don't know if that was his first real amount that he crafted, or if that's like, whatever, but moments like that, it's so good. But obviously those days are done. Everything is kind of old and used, and I don't know, just something that was so magical about back then. Really sad. The game's still good, but it's some of the decisions that the devs have done, it's just executed not the best, like, I'm not saying these devs are bad, but it's like, the game, well, I mean, to be honest, the game's kind of held back because of like the the engine and whatnot, not really necessarily the devs, but I do think they could be at least a little bit more creative. I don't want to be like too critical. I'm not, you know, like I'm not going to sit here and make a rant video and be like, oh, the devs are bad. Honestly, you know, obviously they're better than anything I could do because, you know, they actually know how to make a video game. But yeah, like it's just so annoying when you got games that look visually appealing like Trove. Well, I don't know how visually appealing it is, but like, you know, you're like, it's voxels and you're running around and stuff. Multiplayer is so easy. You just join people, and you would wish that this game was like made by a bigger developer, you know, so it was actually updated more and, you know, they knew what they were doing. Not that small teams can't do anything, they can, but it just seems weird that almost every time that I see cool games like this come out, it's made by like very small teams, like not the biggest, and it's like they're not very well known developers, I guess. I don't know how well known Trine Worlds was before they kind of, you know, kicked the bucket and they don't exist anymore. But that's gonna be this video, so I know I kind of like went on a side topic there. So the main thing is, do you want to see me play on this account, which is probably not likely because I still have stuff to do on this account. It's not like I'm completely dry out of like stuff I can craft, but I don't want to craft them because they're so expensive and whatnot. Or do you want to see me on my alt account where I don't have a lot of stuff and I could actually level up classes where, you know, basically grinding the game actually does something for me because I'm getting levels, and it's such a cool experience. You really do have to play this game from like the beginning. That's like the good point, but I do know that it's harder to actually progress in the game. I will admit that. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that to you guys. So see you guys later, and goodbye.